into the game of the week. Miami traveling to Philly. It is a primetime game, Sunday Night Football, and I think it might have been a little harsh to say left-handed Kirk Cousins, and I like, but I like Kirk Cousins. I view Kirk Cousins as a top 12 quarterback. In primetime, he's probably closer to like top 20, but overall, Kirk's a top 12 quarterback, and so me calling Tua a left-handed Kirk Cousins isn't damning him. He's not. I'm not saying hey he's out of the league, right? But I do think that there are certain players and certain teams that kind of need things to go right for them, right? They need some things to be in their favor. And this could be, at different stages of a team, at different stages of a player's career. Like, for example, Kenny Pickett and the Steelers, young team, clearly don't have the offense figured out yet. Are they, on a talent perspective, on paper, on par with the Kansas City Chiefs? Absolutely. 100%. Top to bottom roster? Absolutely. Absolutely. Of course, the quarterback matters, and so you give a slight edge to Kansas City, but is their roster on par with Kansas City? Yes, it is, top to bottom. Are they ready to go into Arrowhead and win a game? Absolutely freaking not. Like, not even close. And so, to me, like, Miami and Tua are at this spot where it's, and I think they're very, very close. They are built, if you are slightly above average all the way down through to like a bad team, you are going to get flat out embarrassed by this football team. We've seen it multiple times this year. But if you are a very good team that controls the trenches, especially being at home, you can kind of have your way with this team a little bit. So that's why I think it's interesting, because Miami's this high-flying team, and Philly at home is going to try to kind of muddy this up a little bit, try to make it more of a physical game, run the football, time of possession. That's what I think it's going to kind of look like. And then Miami's like high flying. Is it going to be raining? Is it going to be windy? It's Philly in October. Who knows? So it's an interesting matchup. That's kind of why it's our game of the week here. Let's get into some keys to victory here. Yeah. Miami offense. Don't fall in love with your run scheme. This is one of the worst pass defenses in football in Philadelphia. I know you want to open up play action. I know you want those middle of the field throws. Yes, so you have to run the football to get that. Don't fall in love with the run just because you need to establish the run doesn't mean you need to die on that hill, right? If you're going to die on a hill, let's die on the Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, Tua Tagovailoa hill against one of the worst pass defenses in football. That's the hill I'm going to die on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fine running the football. Don't fall in love with the run scheme. Don't be rigid. If you're running the football in the second quarter and it's just not working, throw the ball. Get creative with the passing game. You can do RPOs and stuff. Remember when Big Ben's last year, we threw the ball like 57 times a game?
Yeah.
But a lot of them were screen passes. You're like, that's an extension of the run game.
Right.
That's what you can do with Miami. Get the ball to Tyreek Hill on a screen. Why not?
I mean, it makes sense. I'm going to take the complete opposite side here than you. Are you done with the...
That was just Miami's offense keys to victory.
Okay.
Miami defense keys to victory. Let anyone other than A.J. Brown torch you. There's not a lot to say there. A.J. Brown's been on a tear. Don't let him torch you. Like, make them run the football. Make Jalen Hurts beat you with anybody else. Make him throw to his second, third, fourth reads.
Yeah.
If he's hitting his back foot and hitting his number one read, you're screwed. Philly on offense, you got to get back to your roots. They've kind of lost their identity a little bit. Jalen Hurts 3 picks. Like, what? He's usually pretty safe. He's running the football. Get back to power running. Jalen Hurts. Give Jalen Hurts 10 to 12 carries. Power running. Drop him back 24 times. Run the football 45. Run the ball down Miami's throat. You're at home. Control the game. You want to give Tua 11 possessions? Be my guest. How about let's give him 8 or 9, right? That's the way to play the game when you're playing a high-flying offense like that. Philly's defense. You got to go 2 high safeties. I know it's a cliche thing against these high-powered offenses. Drop 2 safeties. Don't let them beat you over the top. But make Tua and that offense dink and dunk down the field, right? They rely on 2 or 3 times a game getting a free one. Make them take 11, 12, 13 play drives to beat you, because eventually they're going to slip up.
Fair enough. I'm taking Miami. I have my own spiel here. So we got... First of all, you have to look at what Miami is. They're so high-powered. Their offense is so good. They're first in points per game. They're first in yards per game. They're first in pass yards per game. They're first in rushing yards per game. Oh, and don't forget also, their defense, they're third in sacks and 5th in points allowed. So their defense plays really good. This is a matchup, and people undervalue Miami a lot.
I didn't know the defense was that good.
I think this is one of the weeks where they really start to stand out with a road win against the Eagles. So you have then the Eagles, they're 18th in points allowed. So the defense isn't that great. That can mainly be attributed to the pass defense. Their run defense is obviously good, and they get after the quarterback. So my keys to victory for Miami on offense: get the ball to your playmakers, use everybody that you possibly can, get as many yards as you can, and really make that defense tired. Wear them down early.
Here's my concern is that look at who they've beat. They've now beaten Bryce Young, Daniel Jones, Russell Wilson in a 70-20 rout, Mac Jones, and I guess Herbert's a good win.
There's some good there's some good pass rushes in there though.
What's that now? The Chargers was a good pass rush.
Yeah.
Patriots not bad. Buffalo was a good pass rush, but they lost. That's about it.
Fair enough.
I don't know. It's interesting. I will take Philly. I'm going to take Philly close. It's going to go 27-24.
27-24.
Philly.
All right. I like I'm going to go 30-28. It's going to be real close.
30-28. All right. Those are our picks.
I like Miami. Comment below what
game of the week.
Who you're riding with. This is the first game of the week where we had a split, so it was nice.
Yeah. Feels good.
That's
it.
It's going to be
Look at that.
a damn good week of football. Week 7.
What a good episode, huh?
In the